Alright, welcome everyone to another Sound Goblin Gaming Baldur's Gate stream as we continue our D&D adventure. I'm, of course, Shiv.
I'm Bograt.
I'm Hunter Grain.
And, Krampus will probably be here at some point. But in the meantime, last we left, we murdered a bunch of goblins and some cannibalistic, ogres. And, there's still a little bit left to do in this town. Before we fully get to leave. Who wants a momentum hat?
I'm already... Oh, wait, no.
Karlak wants a momentum hat.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wrong character I was thinking of. I was thinking of the bard in our multiplayer run. I was going to say, already have a hat.
Yeah, I mean, we have the fancy Healy hat.
Yep. The same one I'm assuming you're wearing right now on Goblin.
Yes, the heal when you bardic inspiration. I should probably go Karlak actual armor, though.
I mean, should you? I thought you don't want to put actual armor on barbarians.
As long as it's not heavy armor, they're fine.
Oh. I thought they also had the monk thing of can't...
They get con to armor as well as dex.
But she's
like,
actually still got a better AC wearing
she has
that
one dex and 2 con, and putting on AC 14 is just better. But basically, she doesn't have super high con and dex to make it work not wearing armor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you build for it, it's better to have a barbarian without armor on. Karlak is not built that way.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, why are you
Because it
doing
makes me laugh. You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh, look, a social pack.
I reckon we could do better than this run, eh? We're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us!
Right then.
Fresh meat.
Look, that ward.
Scared meat.
That ward was, named to switch a decaf, I'd say. A little twitchy there.
They just disappear? Yep, they just disappear.
Yep.
Seems simple enough.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. I do.
If you say so.
Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Yeah, sure. Like he ended up, stopping there.
Yeah, stop perfectly where he's at the bottom. Such is my power.
Cut me loose!
I would laugh if he was just stuck up the top. Well, nothing can be done.
Don't know how this thing works. Guess we're fine.
Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
Calm down, Dobby.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years.
Plus, I mean, there's an
I'm in
entrance to the
search of a
Underdark
friend.
like 200 feet to the
I
east.
fear he's in
Yep.
trouble. See this?
There's several inches of the
I gave
Underdark
it to
nearby.
him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there.
Including the funniest
I
one in the entire
always
game.
help my friends. On that note,
Jump down the
I
pit
bid thee
where the
farewell.
phase spiders are.
Yeah,
If
you
we
can,
should
jump
meet
down
again-
the pit where the phase spiders are.
well, we will have met again.
As long as you have Featherfall.
I mean, you can do it
jump
without
down without
Featherfall
it.
too, you just
That's
die.
true. It's just a one-way trip.
It's not funny if you have Featherfall.
I mean, it's funny if you don't expect it, but it's not the same type of funny.
Bomb. A baguette.
Good old camp rations.
Yeah, Karlach, you can have the fancy boots. I don't know how often you'll be dashing, but if you do dash, you get some lightning charges.
I mean, she might be dashing in this one. She's, not a berserker.
That is true, but she's also not the free dash spec one.
Yeah.
I mean, she's more likely to dash than most of the rest of our party.
Yes.
To maneuver around. I think she's more likely to jump, because I think Tiger did jumping.
Yes, Tiger's jumping. Granted, we can respec that if necessary.
Yeah, I mean, you can also change that. You can change what
Oh,
animal
yeah,
that's what
level
she
up.
has every level.
That's right. Look, all that weight clutter.
A single gold piece, what a get.
This is one of the rooms that makes me say that they have a bit too many containers that just... They exist for the environment to be full of stuff, but are otherwise... like, really just a way to waste the player's time. Because each of those little, like, on that shelf right there, each
Yes.
one of those things of bottles is
a
an
bottle
interactable
rack,
object that you can search.
Which is 99.9% of the time empty, and at best has, like, a bottle in it.
Yes.
Like, it's nice for the visual of it, but, like, this entire thing could be one
Precisely.
object. Or they could, like, put crates that are interactable.
Yep.
Like, even if you just make a slightly different crate model that looks different, so you know it's a non-interactable one.
Yeah.
Like, it looks nice for making the place look like lived in, but with stuff actually in it. But at the same time, it's like, it's a lot of stuff.
Yep. It is actually way nicer to search these on controller.
Because you can hold down and do a search radius.
Yeah, it's a search radius. It basically grabs everything in that radius and then creates a list that you can go down. As long as the item stays in range, it'll maintain on the list in the position that it appeared. And so you can go from top to bottom to search.
Just goes yes, yeah.
Yep.
That's cute.
It is, however, inferior for doing, like, if you don't know if there's plants around, because it's not the equivalent of holding down the Alt key to reveal that type of stuff. And it's not a tremendously huge radius. So it's better for multiple container interactions, worse for just general environment scanning.
That is a +1 short sword. Okay. Oh, and Infernal Iron.
Yep.
Infernal metal! This can help damn and patch up my engine.
That's good to know. I'll have to go there in my run through. Oh wait, no, I won't. Karlach will not be in my group for long.
Why so?
Because the run through I'm doing is a like pure evil, and she ain't gonna stick around.
That's fair. Karlach is, in fact, generally a really good person.
Yep. Yeah, I know it sucks. Like the two of the characters that have classes I want represented are pretty much gonna ditch me very fast.
That's got hirelings for.
Yep.
Just miss out on their actual like.
Well,
story stuff.
luckily, my character I'm playing is one of the classes, so I've got my barbarian there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I have to get a warlock hireling.
Or you just take another character you do have with you and turn them into a warlock.
Yep.
Anyone in the party can be a warlock.
Nope. No, they cannot. If you are playing on the lowest difficulty, Explorer difficulty, you cannot multi-class. Which is dumb.
But, I'm not talking about multi-classing. Just respec them into a warlock.
Do they let you respec other characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I did not know that.
Yeah, respecking is not limited to your character and hirelings. You can respec the organ classes, no problem. You could have Karlach be a, murder rogue or a cleric or a wizard or a ranger or anything else you want.
I mean, from what I understand, only two of the characters will stick around with as evil as I'm going. So I'll need a hireling regardless.
I'm assuming Asterion doesn't give a shit.
Correct.
Only I knew where to find some.
And the lady we have yet to show up on stream is the other.
Yeah, well, we'll see her maybe this session.
I don't think we'll probably see her this session. We will definitely see her next, though.
We don't see her this session. We'll definitely see her next. But
yeah.
We have this to do. We have the swamp to do.
Yes.
The tea house.
That's why I'm thinking we probably won't see her this session. Because there is still a lot of stuff to do, and accidents may occur and reloads may be needed.
Do we have... Here, Karlach, take this for a second.
Let's march.
Wait, really?
What?
I didn't know you could do that. That makes sense.
Yeah, craft wall has 10 hit points. It's just immune to slashing damage, so...
Yeah, you have to hit it with
explosive...
like bludgeoning weapons, basically.
There's an explosive barrel in this room, like in the little loft area, that you can grab, place there, and then just shoot from afar.
That'd work too. Step back.
I didn't even think about bludgeoning items being or weapons being a thing to that.
Yeah, like technically speaking, I could have had Shadowheart do it, or because she is piercing. Technically, I could have done it myself, because I have piercing, but it takes like half damage from piercing, so it just takes longer.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, there are multiple ways into this area. There's here. You can actually... Everyone just failed the survival check, but it's about webs. You can actually climb up on top of these boxes and just jump up here.
Yep.
Because that also gets you in. There's another wall you have to smash through, but that's another way in.
There's also another path into this place, period.
Yes, the well outside you could have used to get in here.
Yep.
Actually...
Can't give up now.
May break this web.
Something didn't like that.
Yeah, it is worth noting, for an actual evil playthrough, you can also keep Lizelle around. She mostly just cares about whether you do things, you know, in favor of the
that
Gith or
she
not.
wants to do.
Yeah,
Boots have seen everything.
which is not necessarily good.
Well,
They're-
I'm going Pure Murder's Dark Urge on that one, so she's not happy with me.
Eh. You can still mostly balance it out as long as you like go along with any of the choices toward the Gith, basically.
Ah.
At least to the point where she won't
That's
just
it.
actively leave you.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
If you care enough, though, because that's just a fighter when you're already playing as a barbarian, so...
Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm playing as a barbarian. I want a warlock and I want the paladin for
Let's
certain.
get going.
And if Shadowheart wasn't very unhappy with me, I would have wanted her for a cleric. Just so I had some healers, but
Eh,
As
it's
I'm-
5th ed. You don't really need a dedicated healer.
Yeah, like,
That's true. I
It's
mean,
nice
I've
to
kind
have
of-
heals, but it's not
Way
required.
forward.
yeah, I also have plenty of potions and am playing it on Explorer difficulty,
Yeah.
so double health.
You know, you don't keep Shadowheart around for healing. You keep Shadowheart around for guidance.
Very true.
I don't know. My solo playthrough, I remade a cleric. I have 3 sources of guidance. I still have Shadowheart in the party.
I am very happy and yet annoyed that this game has so many. How to put this? So many origin characters that I just don't seem to like. So it's fine if they're not in my party. So far, I can only think of 2 that I've met that I actually really like. And that's Will and Karlach. So, yeah. 2 of the characters happen to be in our parties.
Oh, I should have hunted that first. Oh,
What path lies before me?
I actually like Shadowheart. Let's see, Shadowheart is at least interesting because you can tell there's clearly something up with her, based on
Yeah.
the fact that she's a cleric of a neutral evil god, but easily like the nicest of the party members. When you get down to it, like she actively dislikes every time you do something that's actually evil.
It's not that I dislike her, it's that I don't like her. There's a difference. There's nothing about her that makes me actually interested in her.
Failed to break webs. Very disappointing here.
The blade will not bend.
Whereas I kind of dislike Asterion. I really dislike Gale. And I have to say that part of that dislike for him isn't necessarily his character, but a forced mechanic for him. I don't like the fact that to keep him alive, you need to feed him magic items.
That's great. There are so many useless magic items in this game.
So many useless magic items that I can get gold for, or other stuff for.
Eh? Gold, that is also mostly useless because there's not that much stuff that's worth buying.
Yeah, like I would care more about it if there wasn't like they do a good job of supporting basically every class, which means there's
Yeah.
tons of magic items I was never going to use.
And are very class specific. Like if you're not going to have a bard in your party, you don't need the hat that causes healing on when bardic inspiration is used.
Or the
If you're
chest
not going
piece
to have
that
like
gives you temporary hit points when you use Bardic Inspiration. Or
yeah, or like
Yeah.
if you're not going to have a paladin, there's like the gloves that like do stuff when you use smite, and it's like, well, nobody's going to use smite, so
and it's like this stuff doesn't even sell for that much gold.
no. It's like a couple hundred for magic items even.
Seems like the best way.
Ah, curse you, web.
Well, yes, it is a couple hundred from magic items. Most of the magic items you can buy are also only a couple hundred.
And not at the higher level stuff.
No, not at the higher level stuff, true. But I mean early game. Which is actually kind of amazing how accessible magic items are very early.
Come on, you can do it. Oh, won't even let me throw because I'm tied up. Arm web.
Yep.
I love that name. It's just such a great name. Ethereal Jaunt.
Battle favors the fearless. I've found my mark.
You need to remember the hex. No, that's what
I mean, maybe. Honestly, this fight probably isn't worth using the spell slot on.
it stays
Yeah.
up though, so
That is
for
true.
A while.
Until long
Uh,
rest.
Yeah, it stays up until long rest. Or until
Or
concentration
until
checks
concentration
lost.
breaks.
Yeah, which, especially in this area, there's a lot of stuff that can do that.
I would definitely agree that at this point in the combat, it's probably not worth doing. Also, that would have lost.
Also
it
there,
right
concentration would have broken.
Yeah, it, like Hunter's Mark, is you do it at the very beginning of combat. Otherwise, it's not necessarily the great idea to bring in.
Critical hit, huh? Screw you too.
That's two this combat that the enemies have gotten.
Can't make it in. Force miss.
What of course!
Victor's path.
I'll be right back.
Yep. That poor Ettercap.
Very well.
Well,
What should I
inspiration.
do? On the move.
This is my time. Let my enemies fall.
My turn. Moving.
Breathe deep and move.
keep harassing this Ettercast that slowly tries to make its way to us.
Today you fool.
This is gonna feel good.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving ahead.
That was not the cleanest of fights, but it worked.
Ready to fight.
God, we're bad at making web saves, or bad at making web saves.
I'm back.
Welcome
I
back.
think one person in our party is proficient at deck saves.
I'm assuming the Bard?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bard is Dex and Charisma saves.
Also, Karlak has a level up.
Ah, yes, Karlak does have a well.
Yeah, because Barbarians are Strength and Con. Yeah, Bards are Dex Charisma. Clerics are Wisdom Charisma. And Warlocks are Wisdom Charisma.
Yeah. So stay as Tiger, or change?
Since you put the dash thing on her, which one is it as dash? Is it Elk?
Elk, I think?
Eagle gets
Eagle.
bonus action dash.
So we'll do Eagle.
That's right. Eagle or Elk is increased move speed.
Elk has increased move speed and gets a charge attack. Eagle gets increased dash, or bonus action dash, and I think its special attack is a jumping attack that requires you to be above your enemy. But bonus action dash, yeah, it's the diving strike. Leap onto a foe, knocking them prone. You won't take fall damage, have to be above. But it also gets the bonus action dash, so we can dash around to get the charges.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Alright, and we get a feat, or stat boosts. Honestly, just doing strength and con wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah.
Unless there's a particular feat you want to grab.
Not particularly.
Alternatively, Great Weapon Master works really well on Karlak.
Maybe critical kill with a melee attack, you get a bonus action attack.
Also, attacks with heavy melee weapons you're proficient with can deal additional 10 damage to the cost of -5 attack.
Yeah, it's just a big attack penalty.
At this level, I would probably say Great Weapon Master is probably the better choice.
I think Savage Attacker is the other one that's actually really good.
Savage Attacker is when making melee attacks, you roll twice and choose the highest result. Brings your average up.
Three really good options, though.
Yeah.
The other argument, or the other thing you could potentially do, is switch to using a polearm, and then do the Sentinel polearm Master combo.
Yes.
Which is
idiot shit.
Because Polearm Master lets you do a bonus attack with, if you have a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, you can do the bonus attack to do an attack with the blade of your weapon. And you can make an opportunity attack whenever someone just comes within range of you.
Ooh.
And then Sentinel gives you advantage on opportunity attacks, and when you hit a creature for an opportunity attack, they can no longer move. So if you're using a glaive or halberd who have reach, opponents run into your range, get hit, and can't attack you.
That's ridiculous.
It is a silly combo. So that is another option we could do.
Do we already have a polearm?
We don't off my
We don't currently have a great polearm, but we can
find
get one.
I'm certain one of the shops will have one. If not, it won't be hard to find a halberd or a glaive.
Sure, let's go for that. That sounds fun.
Okay, let's grab.
Worst comes to worst, we can respec if necessary.
Exactly.
Like, for the time being, I don't remember if we actually sold off the other spear yet. So
we do have spears, so we can give her a spear if nothing else. so she can get the
To at
bonus
least make
attack.
use of
and the
that.
opportunity
Yeah.
attack. So
It
this-
just. Yeah, you eventually want to go to one of the reach pole arms.
Yeah, just well, you don't specifically need the reach pull arm until you end up getting
Sentinel.
because that's the one
Yeah.
that stops them from moving once they enter once you get opportunity attacks. Let's see, what we have melee or range for thing right now. So we do have
The True Strike one.
we have the True Strike Spear, which would work. We have regular spears, obviously. Great axes. Regular spears. So we'll give her the True Strike Spear for now. And then next time we're in town, which we'll go to town after we're done doing this place, just to sell off all this garbage.
I was gonna say, just to
anyways.
clear the inventory out a bit.
What we need to bring the Infernal Iron and to clean out inventory. And then we can check and see if they have like a +1 glaive or halberd. So we'll throw this on Karlach for now. Okay. What's this? Ring of Momentum when they start at below half health? There you go. You have the other 50% health thing. No,
Yep.
no provoking when they're below half health, and get extra movement when they're below half health. Oh, back. Cool. Okay. This well is the other way we could have got in and out.
Seems kind of like a crummy well.
Especially considering that's not even like a wet area.
Yeah.
Like, if it dropped into like, you know, this lake or this river, underwater river, that would make sense, but torches. Oh, journal. A web cover journal. A tattered journal. Yeah, this basically chronicles a person who, like a high elf who wanted to become in with the drow, worshipped wolf,
You know, as you do.
and then wants to become as spider.
Once again, as you do. Sometimes you just want to be the creepy crawly.
Yep. Here's the boots they're talking about. Boots that make you immune to being webbed, and your movement speed is not affected by web surfaces. A bunch of scrolls. Guess you can have this. Okay, we did get the plus ring. I was trying to make sure we got it. I didn't remember if we bought it from Volo while we were in town last time. Ah, the game preemptively saving for us.
What path lies before me?
Do you think it knows something?
So here's a phase spider matriarch. This thing sucks. Honestly, I think we're just going to try and get some free damage rolls on the web. Aww.
Coward, get back here.
Yeah, she immediately ran down and opened up eggs. That's fine. If she ran down and opened up eggs, I mean, she didn't immediately, you know, spit poison into our entire group.
Oh, hells. Good idea, I think.
That's the plan. Got to press on. Focus. Straight through.
Forever dauntless. Making my move. I've found my mark.
Here's one dead.
Put him up.
Oh. Before I forget to do this thing.
No word.
Alright, let's do this fancy jumping attack. Thanks for scoring the critical hit on a 6 hit point phase spider on Garlock. Great job.
Not after all you
Hey.
Take you.
Survival is all that matters.
Stop standing in poison.
on the victor's path.
Nice.
We get a crit for once.
Now this is my happy place.
How easily can I get above you just to jump again?
Count on me.
Oh, that's gonna actually get an attack opportunity from her though, so we won't worry about jumping up there.
Well, well. Look what we have now.
Just go into the swing. Making more eggs. Yeah.
Yep.
Healing either way. I think I can possibly get far enough to actually really hit all them, so...
On my way.
Can't give up.
Heal you.
Take your heal.
Since there's a decent chance that thing's gonna come back over here. Distraction.
Battle favors the fearless. Making the move.
Heating up. Ooh, fun. Knees high.
Making a garbage range attack just so we make a range attack so rage stays active. Or make an attack so rage stays active.
With haste.
Do you actually have enough int to be hideous laughter?
Need to act fast. Take you.
On the victor's path.
Watch this.
Now wait for babies.
Whee!
Need to find a way forward.
Let's end this. Onward. Let me strike true.
This is my time.
Up, up.
There we go.
At least things have stayed interesting.
cantrips. Let's get a new cantrip. I think we'll just grab light, why not? It's a cantrip, what more do you want? Alright, we get a feat. I don't know what feat we actually want, but we get a feat. Really good deception performance checks. Which I think might be the only feat that actually natively increases charisma.
I believe you are correct. At least in of the ones that are in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can technically get warlock spells.
Could get warlock spells.
Have a not quite as good Eldritch Blast. Just because we don't have that to it.
Yep.
But it would cast off charisma. Also, like, armor back if this isn't bad. Just for giving us a pile of temporary hit points and some damage.
Yep.
No, Performer gives
Performer
you
does
charisma,
as well,
but it
yeah.
also gives you instrument proficiency, which we already have. Yeah, let's do that.
I wonder what the next move is.
Don't need regular cure wounds. We'll have you take silence because we're going to need it later. And I think you are actually just going to do build improvement so we can get strength and wisdom up.
Fair enough.
The pride of the gate.
Alright, what cantrip do you want?
Well, clearly True Strike.
I mean, what cantrip besides True Strike do you want?
Actually go ahead and get Poison Spray.
Which spell would you like?
Go through them real quick because I don't remember what actual second level spells are in base game.
So, Blindness.
Yeah.
Cloud of Dagger, which isn't bad for damage, but you can't have it up at the same time you have Hex, unfortunately.
Right. Concentration.
Yeah. Crown of Madness, which...
Also concentration.
Also concentration. Darkness, which is concentration.
We're basically going to bypass anything that's concentration because Hex is going to be our go-to.
Enthrall, which is basically like a taunt, effectively.
Yeah.
It's taunt, yep.
Whole Person, which is concentration. Visible is concentration. Mirror Image, which gives you 9 AC, but it goes down once each time you get attacked.
Yeah.
Misty Step. Raven Feeblement, which is also concentration. Shatter, which is just AoE. So as far as non-concentration, you basically have Armor, Shatter, Blindness. And then more level 1 stuff.
Shatter is actually probably the call here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get a decent AoE spell.
Do you want to replace any of your existing spells? But I think they're all mostly fine.
No, we're pretty set.
Okay. What feat do you want?
I'm of two minds right now.
Uh-huh.
Because on the one hand, getting a 1-point boost to Charisma does increase damage significantly, because that's going to be an extra 1 on every Eldritch Blast shot.
Yep.
On the other hand, Warcaster is really nice for Warlocks.
Yeah, that is Shocking Grasp.
Advantage. Well, it's advantage
and
on,
advantage on Constitution.
on concentration checks, so that makes it harder to break Hex.
Yep.
This early on, I think we're going to go for... Yeah, we'll go ahead and go for the ability increase for now.
Huh.
So do ability improvement, and we'll do Dex and Charisma.
Yeah. Boost JC a little bit. Get Charisma boost as well.
Yep. When we hit 8, we'll go for Warcaster, because by then things will actually be...
Time to get going.
At this point, it's pretty much you either make the save or there's no way in hell you're going to make the save, so Warcaster doesn't really help that much.
Yeah.
Later on, it's a bigger difference.
What's inside? Very well.
Lower the poison.
I feel a breeze.
That's the robe, but when you cast a spell that deals poison damage, you deal extra poison damage.
Yep.
More for me.
That robe, which I'm half tempted to recommend we put on Will and have him start poison spraying shit.
If you want, I have no problem with it.
Because I think his base robe is also only a base 10 anyways. I don't think it
Yeah, I'm
actually...
pretty sure he just has... Oh, it's 1 AC.
No, he loses 1 AC, but deals an extra D4 damage with poison spray, so... Yeah, fine for now.
Yeah.
No time to rest.
Yeah, at this point, that 1 AC is really not going to make a difference.
Poison spray, one of like 3 spells in this game that actually deals poison damage. It's like that. I think Stinking Cloud is poison damage.
That sounds right.
It is not nearly as many spells as you would think, given that one of the first major like magic item rewards you get from what could be considered a boss is a robe that increases poison damage for poison spells.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, you figured we need more support for it, but not really. So this is basically the last thing we have to do in this town. Jump through here real quick.
Open up.
Yeah, if you actually like read all the lore stuff in here, it turns out that the apothecary in this town was secretly a red wizard of Thay.
Yep. Steal that painting. An art thief. Yeah, there has been like disappearances in town, and the apothecary has basically been stealing away people from town to do experimentations on them because he wants to try and bring someone back from the life or from the dead. Which I do find mildly amusing because that means there's 2 separate trying to bring people back from the dead plots occurring.
Uh-huh.
All in the starter area. Here's a suspicious potion. It is certainly not poison.
It literally says suspicious poison.
That might be worth a look.
If I remember correctly, the inventory thing for it is a regular potion vial.
Yes, it looks like a healing potion. Another painting to steal.
Yeah, 2 more paintings to steal. Yeah, and the thing they're pointing out is that there's actually a lever back here. Dang, got a chance to actually open stuff.
I'm going to enjoy this.
This is my time.
I mean, they do have a decent amount of health. You weren't going to kill it with one shot like that.
No, I mean part of it's initiative. If you get good enough initiative that most people go before, you can kind of kill them before they run over and open other ones. You can do them all at once,
Yeah.
like one at a time.
Got to focus. Got to press on.
That being said, some good work out of Shatter there.
Yep.
Yep.
I think you're gonna dash and be an asshole. Oh, didn't actually.
Maybe he's an inch short.
Yeah, I don't think he quite got in range of being able to
Here.
crack that one open.
Close ranks.
No one stopped me yet. Never wanted the easy path. No traps, please.
Something over there.
Oh. Dig point.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
No exhaustion mechanic in this game. Shut up.
See, I thought that was a call out for them being low on stuff that they only had access to, got access back to after a long rest.
And she's,
Nope.
But
she's-
yeah, no, it's
Let's
linked to a
move.
mechanic that's not in game.
Yeah, it's a lingering thing from when there was exhaustion in the game.
Yeah. Which is amusing when they talk about how, like, oh, we need a rest after doing, like, one easy fight just after coming back from camp that used, like, no resources. They're like, I don't know, we're pretty tired. It's like, no, you're not. Stop it.
No, we've been in Tartarus too long.
Light on
Well, like
the-
that was the whole thing. Is that as we've kind of discussed sometimes when we've talked about this game before, the whole limiting 2 short rests between long rests
Yeah.
as a mechanic to kind of force you to go back to camp. During early designs of the game, it was the exhaustion was the thing that made you go back to camp.
Yeah.
Heading there.
Forever dauntless.
I've got a long road ahead.
No holding back.
Need to stay focused. Let's do this.
Ready for another round?
And one more. How dare.
Dividends.
Yep.
Will over here getting some sick ass rolls on those Eldritch Blasts through this whole basement too.
Yep.
I don't think he rolled lower than a 6 on any of those.
He has a great hatred for skeletons, apparently.
Don't tell him there's a skeleton inside him. I am Arthur, King of the Britons.
What is your name? The mirror is not amused.
Oh. Ow.
On my way.
Man, you really pissed that mirror off.
I apparently really pissed that mirror off. Wasn't aware that was a thing.
Step forward and declare it. There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then...
Thank you. All you have to do to get past the magic mirror is to threaten to kill the magic mirror.
It is worth noting, I am fairly sure if you attempt an intimidate check and fail it, it also sends out the sphere of explodey death.
I would assume so. Yeah, I believe if we had actually had like Karlach try and do that, barbarians get a advantage on that particular
Yes, they do.
intimidate check.
I'll take that.
Just a pass. The +2 AC if you're not wearing armor.
Yep.
Which is counts clothing or armor? Oh, that is clothing. You have to take off your hat.
Oh no.
Yep.
Not that +1 to dex
+1
saves.
to dex saves.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
And this is a pressure plate. There are also these gargoyle things and decides that would blow fire on you if we try to pick up this necromancy book. Without disarming the pressure plate first. You can also put an object on the pressure plate
Only an oval
and then take the
recess
book
in
and it still won't
cover's
trigger.
mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious.
Quick, gouge out the eyes.
Why don't you take a closer
Stab,
look?
stab.
I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
Thank you,
We
Karlak.
surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
I'm gonna shove this gem in its mouth.
We are indeed gonna shove a gem in its mouth.
You activated its kink.
Then, we're gonna drop a save real quick before we read this book.
I'd say seeing how badly everyone's injured, probably a good idea.
The book
Howard.
won't hurt us. It's more of a fact that it's a couple of where'd it go? There it is. It's going to be a
As you
couple
look into
of
the
wisdom
book's
saving throws in a row.
amethyst eyes, you can
Yep.
almost hear a voice.
I just raw dogged this in our
You
multiplayer
just
game.
have to open the book, and it will be yours forever.
It's fair, Karlak.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs
Well, one of
shift
those three
gently
things at
before
least.
your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Man, this summoner artifact is bitching.
You don't want to take the bard option?
I mean, it'd be funny, but
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Ooh. Good thing you had that save.
yeah.
I can see you have inspiration points. We're good.
Yeah, last one's a 20. So we'll need those inspiration.
I'll say you have a conceivable +6 on it.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
I feel like Karlak's just there in the background, judging me.
Oh, rightfully so. She was very clear on, hey, don't open the scary book. Not better.
Not Nate.
It's like you need a 14 on that roll minimum if you're lucky.
Yep. There we go. That's guaranteed.
Yep. Oh, was there a loss there for a minute, guys? We're good.
Branded lined with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you should never have known.
You now know how to make the ultimate omelet.
And the profane knowledge we should have never known is, we can cast Speak of Dead now. There is more to this later, But for now, we can cast Speak with Dead. In fact, I don't think it does anything until, like, Act 3? I think we're actually going to take a moment to go back to the Grove to offload all this pilot junk we have and see if we can get a magic glaive or halberd.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Barring that.
Uh, 653, okay. You just have a fancy axe. Oh, you have the gloves with missiles, right, which I should probably grab because those aren't bad.
Yeah, I think I'm using that in our multiplayer game. They have saved me a number of times.
Yep.
Are those ingots just for selling? There's not a crafting system that involves them?
Not to my
Not
knowledge.
anymore. Again, earlier design thing that was scrapped.
Ah.
In addition to the alchemy that remains in the game, there was a whole, like, crafting weapons and armor and stuff that was in the game, but it got scrapped.
Unfortunate. Like, the trader will be very pleased by this.
Yeah.
I mean, there is the other merchant here, too.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we grab some fancy arrows to balance it out. And we still have more stuff to sell on both her and Karlach, so.
Yeah.
There we go.
So,
good day, sir.
Also, the Tiefling Blacksmith is the one more likely to have a
actual
magical polearm.
Like, I know he has a bunch of +1 weapons, so.
Yep. It's just a matter of what RNG has decided he has in your game.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
You seem trustworthy.
bother?
Oh, a potion of invisibility. You also have this fancy stick. That'd be nice if you were a monk. There's +2 to saves when you don't have armor, and +1 to armor attack and damage.
Ooh.
True.
Actually, is the thing that Shadowheart has there, is that a great axe or is that a halberd?
That is a great axe. That's a great axe
Okay.
+1.
Okay.
I could use the target practice.
What's up for discussion?
How fares the search?
We actually found so much rental iron.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment.
Gonna hit this bar a few times.
That's how blacksmithing goes.
Don't have to heat it up or anything, just smash it with a hammer.
There.
Yeah, it's infernal iron. You don't
You'll have to install it, I'm afraid.
Use it your normal means.
I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels...
Something happened. We don't have the budget to show it, so you'll have to take our word
I'm still
for it.
burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
He has a regular halberd.
Scroll down a bit. There's sometimes a second section.
Another
More
regular
stuff.
halberd, +1 rapier, +1 trident.
Okay, yeah, that's...
I mean, we'll still grab a regular halberd
Yeah.
just for the reach. Yeah, spear +1, quarterstaff +1. +1 armor, +1 armor, +1 armor. Karlak, since you have a bunch of stuff to sell. There's some art, don't ask where we got it.
What feels telling them don't ask where we got it is usually what's gonna cause them to ask where you got it.
Don't ask where we got it. Pick up halberd.
You can
So,
probably sell off the greatsword as well, since nobody's going to be using that.
that is true.
That is
Gamel's
not one
upgrade
that
didn't
Gale
cool
can
me
eat,
down.
so...
It did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
No hunger mechanic in this game. Shut up.
I could use the target practice.
No, we are going back to camp, though. Use an abundance of resources.
Yep.
Also, people want to talk.
What do you want, Gale?
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away. No special reason, really. I was just practicing an incantation. What can I say? She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies. The weave. Mistra is all magic. As far as I'm concerned, she is all creation. It is a kind of love, after all. At the very least, the most deep-seated passion. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you? Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
We could not.
And follow my lead.
Sure, why not? No reason not to. I don't have a hatred for Gale for no reason.
I have my reasons.
Because you want the garbage you weren't going to use anyways?
There are other reasons. That's just part of it.
Now you.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mistra, the Lady of Mysteries.
I was a god here and I'm a bard, so I rolled a
There's
seduce.
something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure
Yeah,
of
no,
being
that's
cloaked
that's
in
standard.
peace. You
Not you,
are
Gale. Calm
safe.
down.
You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? You're hard to please, aren't you?
I'm
The
literally
weave
also a
connects
spellcaster.
you. The moment feels intimate. The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh, there it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night.
I
It
call
is
bullshit.
my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind. Don't thank me. I'm breaking Lady Shah's teachings just by doing so. But sometimes you have to be practical. The wound on
weird
my
glitch.
hand,
Yeah.
it never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss, and then to
She's
the
a goddess
peace
of
of
like
her
sorrow
eternal
and
darkness.
pain, so
You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
How's your new ticker doing, Karlach?
Copper for your thoughts. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. It's not that I want to collect them, per se. It's just that if we should happen upon them, I can use them in battle to fire up my engine. Evil's evil, but it can be put to good use. Sometimes. Maybe. Right?
Shadowheart disapproves of what? Us sleeping?
This is ridiculous.
Okay, now we've cleared out inventory. Continue our explorations south of the Blighted Village.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh, go on. I ain't bothered mucking my blade with you, but my...
Yeah, thank you. Don't want to spend the time to fight two goblins.
Probably won't be much of a fight.
No, it'd be a slaughter, basically.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, they probably figured you for a taste.
Give me an abalone.
I would imagine that any insect that landed on her would instantly burst into flames.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be a good time.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Okay, so even though we know that she's not a good person from that, we are going to help her here for a very specific reason.
Sweetie, be careful!
He's with the hag! Don't bloody stand there gaping! Get him!
You guys are dumb. You are very clearly outnumbered here.
Okay, so we're going to turn on subdual damage, non-lethal attacks. And we're going to whiff
And miss.
we're gonna whiff it
Because doing that, siding with Ethel here and turning on non-lethal damage is the only way these two idiots don't die.
Uh-huh.
Holding back.
So if we go against Ethel, she will just kill them.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, we just find their dead bodies further into the swamp.
Yeah. There's a... If we don't kill them here, there's a dialogue we can do later on that we have to, like, know that they're not dead in order to do.
Bye forever, pal.
This game has a very minor visual indicator that someone's not dead.
Yes, there's a little stars spinning around them.
Like, you mouse over, he has 1 health and is knocked out.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I just happened to, like, I saw all the blood that went flying out of him. I'm like, are you sure they're set to non-lethal? And I saw little sparkles around his head. It's like, oh, okay then.
Oh, my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen. Those poor boys were looking for their little sister, Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know, it'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Ethel's less helpless than she made out. I don't trust her.
you guys will be fine.
We'll just leave them here and... Oh! The wolves got him.
Yeah, basically, when dealing with Marina, we need them to be alive.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Nice.
That makes, yeah.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious.
This whole area is
assaults
actually
your
a foul-looking
senses.
swamp.
What's the story?
Also, before I forget,
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
no
interesting
reason not
times.
to just immediately cast
Yep.
Path
speak with
lies
animals on
before
it.
me.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. You recognize the red cap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust.
Look, he just wants to bash your head open and then dye his hat with your blood.
Creature pretending to be
So,
a sheep.
because we passed the check at the very start, they're already unillusioned. If we hadn't passed the check at the start, he would actually appear to be a sheep trying to say "ba." They're also not inherently hostile, unless you like mess with their illusion.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If you let them know that their illusion is broken, they are not happy.
Technically, if you figure out that they are a sheep by doing the actual like check when you talk to it as a sheep, you figure out that if that breaks the illusion, you know they're red caps, but they don't attack you then. But you can botch that, in which case they will. The illusion gets broken and they will attack you.
Ah.
Here's another waypoint, so we can just travel down here now.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
This fine gentleman.
A fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
We're in
You
a swamp.
catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it. Perhaps that's why I've survived so long, where more fearsome peers have not. You would be wise to look past the seeming of things, if you intend to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it, to bargain. A more innocent name than some I could call her, but it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness, and their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge, if you're fool enough to pay their price.
Are we fool enough?
Of course. I'm a hunter who lost his prey, and here I am seeking help from something worse. But she thrives on suffering. Once she hears what awaits my quarry when I catch him, she will help.
What do you got? Nothing all that interesting.
Go ahead. The lady of the house. Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger. No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you? You do know him? I don't suppose you'll tell me where he is. Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that. At the end.
Okay, I can't have you kill enough party members.
Go ahead. The lady
Not
of
yet.
the house awaits.
Give it time.
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits. I see. Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
Definitely everyone.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
Battle favors the fearless.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Got to concentrate. Let's make this quick.
Teeth.
horse.
Not a fight. Let's go.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Let's finish this. Speaking truthfully, I'm a little surprised you chose to shield Astarion.
Alright, we're still on non-lethal damage.
Toggle.
What's that?
It's a toggle.
Yeah. Oops, not that T. So he has a +1 crossbow. That also has advantage against monstrosities. And has
very nice.
The special Sacred Magicians. Which you can do once per short rest, just makes your weapon have possibly turn undead range attacks.
For 1 turn, yeah.
Yep. And that also has 2 things. Has both a brace for roll twice for damage and piercing shot. This is taking up so much of our weight. Right, we also need to fancy gloves. Karlach just has a +1 crossbow, so Karlach can have the fancy crossbow. That'll free some weight for now.
With haste.
Feeling fresh?
Still alive. So that's progress. Moving in.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
No!
What, you don't want your fresh bucket of offal?
I would prefer not to have my fresh bucket of offal. Thank you very much.
That's how you grow big and strong.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for 2, so get to it. Oh, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
That hag doesn't tell us what to do.
Thank you, Karlach.
What is it? What's going on? What? No! Dead! Everyone's dead!
I just told you I didn't kill them.
Dramatics.
What? No! Dead!
Such dramatics. Enough, away with you.
That
Repeat that
okay.
dialogue, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
No, I won't.
Like, will we really?
No.
Sure about that?
Well, she's a hag.
Finding my way.
Oh, red cap apparently aggroed. All the red caps are apparently aggroing.
Yes, they are her servants. If you go into combat with her up here, they will aggro.
Push my luck again.
That being said, it turns out in this fight, if you have a Dread Ambusher Ranger who crits on 2 of his 3 attacks for the first round of combat, Auntie Ethel goes down real fucking quick.
I can see it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Ready. On my way.
Smell blood. Covered.
Too far. Yeah, she just leaves.
I won't give in.
Talk to me.
Boo. I'm gonna dash just to get a charge.
Fleet of foot.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
My faith will protect me.
you don't have the cleave anymore. You have the jump attack. So,
Yep.
bonus attack.
No holding back.
One less.
Let's end this.
Take you.
It's fine. Keep casting open wounds that never hits.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
What should I do? Heading there. I need healing.
Ready for this?
Welcome, rest.
All right, everyone's fine.
Never
It's
a dull
fine.
moment.
Well, the red caps aren't, but eh.
Yeah, the red caps.
Just be on
Fuck
my
'em.
way.
They started shit.
Yep.
Reds.
Always room for more.
Antidote. Whiskweed. Okay.
Anything of use?
Mugwort, potion, another potion, some more mugwort. Okay, let's make sure everyone has potion.
I'm ready.
The hero at heart.
You need some, you need more.
Looking ahead.
to go still.
A hero at heart.
One slot, you're full up.
Well.
Okay, we should be fine to do the other fight that's coming up.
All's well that
Before having
ends.
to do another rest.
Well, not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, so she casts a spell illusion, which revealed there is in fact a door behind this fireplace, and it is in fact fake.
Can't slow down.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating.
What's that?
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
What is this place?
My darling Magrum. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family.
Yes, this is basically where the hag has taken people to do ironic tricks on them, effectively. Twisting what they wanted into some sort of horrible change of what they actually wanted.
Yeah, she out here in the swamp doing genie shit.
He wished to know what was to come.
Look. Don't! No. No! Don't look. Mustn't look, mustn't see. I see it. I see what's to come. Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining. No. Future. Bone splitting. Knife twisting. Skull screaming. Future. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please.
Sorry, I was misremembering earlier when we were talking about poison damage. It's Cloud Kill, not Stinking Cloud that's poison damage. And there are 3 spells in this game that deal poison damage.
Monster! For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer.
One of which is a cantrip, one of which is level 1, one of which is level 5.
Yeah.
No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
So that robe is
No intention of letting that happen.
mostly bad.
Yep.
I mean, it's there until we find something better.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. You see the gallery, its walls lined with the hag's victims, their bodies and minds twisted beyond ruin. Flee, you feel it cry.
Sorry, also Contagion is apparently poison damage.
Frustrated, the door rattled. You see the hag and yourself. You lay bleeding as she leans over you, a smile on her face. Her teeth, a row of deadly needles, shine as they dive into your throat, blood spraying. The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent. You see the hag eyes bright with glee as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
Yes, this is a person that has been turned into a door. But the door is not real. Let's do what we can to not kill these ones.
No holding back. 2 steps at a time.
Yes, these are all people who are basically mind controlled or forced into servitude by the hag. They will occasionally not fight you because they pass will saves, but you can't really do anything to not fight them.
Good lord, that imp.
Yeah.
He's just so strong.
Unfortunately, I don't think the imp will do some dual damage, so...
Can't even catch my breath. One day I'll catch a break.
Ow.
Forever dauntless.
Oh, you're immobilized.
Get this mask off me!
It would be cool if that was something you could do. Like,
that?
target the mask to break it.
So if you knock them out, you can remove their mask, but it kills them.
Oh.
It's part of whatever hex the witch put on them.
These boots have seen everything.
This is my time.
can't move, disadvantage.
Let's go.
Fall by my hand.
This is my time. Let my enemies fall.
13. You're not likely to crit again.
No more!
Take you.
Move, take the Titan. I got just disadvantage.
On the victor's path.
Come on, fly.
I'll break their pretty little bones.
Okay.
Can't slow down.
Well, nothing can be done.
What? About what?
They were in a poison cloud.
Yeah, poison doesn't kill. Poison gives disadvantage.
Ah, okay.
The blade will not bend.
Yeah. Like, is in a poison cloud, so keep getting the disadvantage from poison, but...
The pride of the gate.
Okay, we are definitely going to go out and heal. We cannot rest in here because it's a red area.
Don't look. Please. Wait. Wait. Don't look.
Here goes nothing.
This seems like a perfectly placed or a safe place to take a rest. Alright, camp on a talk. No.
What's up for discussion?
Dog pants through a ball held firmly
Got a
in
ball.
his mouth. He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Now, getting the ball from the dag lets us do two things. We can play fetch. And, since we have the ball, we can summon Scratch as a familiar.
Nice.
Doesn't do much in combat, but does, like, do a pretty good job of finding, like, dig sites and stuff like that. Basically, survival checks when you're exploring. Okay, suffering, but he's not bitching yet. Alright, let's go deal with the hag.
Don't look. Don't. Stop. Please. Please.
Let's drop a quick save and see if I need to do a reload. Yep. There are a bunch of poison gas clouds in here, but sometimes they don't load properly.
Make it very difficult to avoid standing in them.
It does, in fact, make it very difficult to avoid standing in them.
Oh, that would explain why so many people were doing that in the multiplayer game. I was curious about that.
Yeah, like they're actually... Like, these are also traps that can trigger more gas in this area, but there are a number of poison gas traps. You can throw stuff on top of the flowers. You can find them in here to block them out, or you can just kind of jump out and take a little bit of damage, which is what we're going to do.
You do, however, also need to be careful because those red flowers explode.
Yep.
Yep. See, those were what were invisible for me when we were doing that. I was wondering why people were standing in the gas cloud, and I was wondering why I kept blowing up.
I saw all of it, I just didn't care.
No, it's fair.
Careful. There
there is actually another thing of interest here. Yeah, like, you can disarm them, but they are unpoisoned. So, if you note over here, there's another one of those face doors. This one you can't interact with at all, but if you're wearing one of the masks, there's a couple of masks on the table in the room with all the trophies, quote unquote. You can walk through this walk through this door, and it's another way to the Underdark.
Yep. Now, at the moment, wearing the masks is bad.
Yes.
Yes. We are about to go fight a hag that specifically controlled people wearing those masks, so...
They won't see me coming.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Try. Looks like a trap there.
Not too worried about taking a ton of damage on the way down here. I'm just going to short rest when everyone gets to the bottom anyways. Because we're probably going to need to do a long rest after fighting her. Unless things go really smoothly.
Can you short rest in the red area?
We can short rest in the red area. We can't long rest in the red area. We can't go back to camp from a red area.
Okay.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Yeah, I mean, in this game, short rests are just pseudo heals. Whereas in like actual 5th ed D&D, you need to just take time to do a short rest, which would not necessarily be the safest thing to do in the middle of a dungeon, depending.
Have to keep going.
Yeah.
I don't need any attention right now.
Powers like super jumps. And the easiest one.
What now?
And here I go.
Okay. So Marina's in a cage. What's her face is actually over here somewhere, if I remember correctly. She is currently invisible.
There, in the cage.
I'm very glad they give us the vision cone. Oh, I guess never. That's what's her face.
Yeah, it's a vision cone for Marina. I do like the hag invisible watching us dig around. It's going to disarm this trap. We're no longer hiding because she actively saw us.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Just get out of here! Please!
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
Okay, so this is her primary gimmick. She lights the cage on fire, so we can do something about that. And then she makes copies of herself. Basically, one of them is real, the rest of them are fake. All the fakes do just do her standard attacks. So you do want to get rid of them. And now, let's cheat a little bit. So this is the real one, because it has an extra ability.
On I go.
You should have a water bottle.
On I go then.
No choice but to keep going. Time to press ahead.
Probably not in combat.
Gods, it's hot in here.
No, she's there. Okay.
What now? Think you can take me on?
Hunter's mark on the real one.
My faith will protect me.
Dang it.
Take you.
On I go.
Must heal. I'm coming for you.
Potion.
Victor's path.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize using a potion would also count for that.
Oh yes, any healing for the healer ring works. Doesn't matter the source. Like, I have half a mind to give Shadowheart aid because it heals 5 hit points to everyone and increases maximum hit points by 5, but it means I could do a full party heal of 5 and give everyone bless at once.
Yeah.
Not close enough.
Smell blood. In position.
Can't give up. Not now. Have to keep going.
Okay, so she had basically copied Marina. However, she is still hamstrung. Yeah, no features. Is alert, has opportunity attack, has dark vision, has hamstrung. This is the real one.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Battle favors the fearless.
Dash.
Coming through.
My turn.
Death.
Got it.
Oh, path interrupted.
Bloody clever clubs!
Thank the gods!
Let's finish this. Moving.
Best be on my way.
Well.
Forever dauntless. Fleet of foot.
You chose poorly going for the high ground.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Can't give up.
A little bit too far.
Let me hear your strings, infernal puppet.
There's one more heal we can throw on you.
Actually, kind of surprised you're not shoving her off that ledge.
I don't want to shove her off a ledge. I do not want her dead.
Huh.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Need to act fast.
There we go. There's a very specific reason why we're keeping her in a silence bubble so she can't do spells and stuff, and we actually don't want her to die. Otherwise, we would just push her down the pit, that'd be easier. But we can't succeed Marina's quest in a good way if we kill her.
Ah.
We also get another reward if we don't kill her.
On the victor's path.
What's this?
I would have loved if all three of those had been crits. Just absolutely destroy her. Because it would have been hilarious. That's her.
I'm holding back.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
It's fine. And now we need to draw her out of the silence area.
This is my time.
My little trick.
That's funny.
Not sure why it's the pathfinding I wanted to use, but that's the pathfinding I wanted to use.
Battle favors the fearless.
I'm ready. Onward.
Wait!
There we go.
Wait just a tick! Killing me is a waste of time.
Let me change
I'll
character.
find a way, but it's unpleasant. So how about we be civilized about this, hmm? I have something you want. But she's worthless to you. Let me leave with the girl, and I'll give you power. You want to be stronger, tougher, smarter? Done. Anything is possible. Just let me keep the girl and her babe.
Don't you dare take the offer.
Well, I know what
power
offer I'm
is
taking
worth
when I
such a
reach her.
cruel price.
It's your choice, sweetness.
Oh, let me change. Okay, we'll have to do this with her. Oh, she cannot possibly do that check.
Not a... It's one or the other.
Lee. Technically roll a 20.
No, she could technically roll a 20.
Yes, in this game, 20s are auto success, even if the modifiers would normally make it not.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it
It's
triggers...
not actual 5th ed, but...
No, I think it triggers the conversation of whoever is closest to her.
It does.
So we need to make sure that my character is closest. Basically, you can talk her into both setting Marina free and getting the stat increase.
Oh.
If you succeed on the check. Should have said
Now-
after doing all the jumping.
Now, can you get the stat increase and then kill her?
Defender of the people.
You can get the stat increase and then kill her with a very convoluted method that involves not having someone in the fight at all.
That's pretty funny.
Basically, if you don't have someone in the fight, so they're not actually part of the combat, you can technically switch to them during the conversation to kill her in the brief second she's there after the conversation ends when you get both rewards. But it does weird stuff and oftentimes bugs out the rest of Marina's quest.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
No, I was just thinking, like, planning on, yes, give me power, and then killing it.
I'll let you know right now. While she may escape here, it is not the last you'll see of her if you let her go.
Yes, but I'm kind of going for intense murder hobo in my run.
Yeah, well, you can get a stat boost now and then do your intense murder hobo later.
What to do?
You can just kill her.
You can't just kill her, but then you don't get the +1 stat.
I was going to say, but I want power.
Yeah, but see, that's not intense murder hobo.
Looks like a trap.
Sharp as ever.
What's next, I wonder?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Actually, no, I'll be honest. I'm going specifically more like just plain evil. In which case, honestly, killing her probably is a better outcome than just leaving the girl to her.
If you do decide to kill her in your run, I do recommend using Speak with Dead on her. Yeah, she does have specific Speak with Dead dialogue, where she appears to be much more alive than most people you speak with in Speak with Dead.
I mean, she already stated that she would have a way to come back. It would just be unpleasant.
What a charmer.
Yeah, if you kill her, she has like an amulet on her. If you speak with Dead with her before looting her, she basically talks mostly like normal. You know, death is not a setback.
Yeah.
If you speak with, or if you then take the amulet off of her, she speaks like a regular, like, dead body, and it's like. I don't remember if they directly go into it with any of the stuff with the hag or why she wants Marina, but she wants her because hags eat babies and turn them into hags.
I figured.
Hags can't actually reproduce normally.
Yeah.
That helped.
I've got a long road ahead.
There, in the cage.
Time to press ahead.
You want the girl so bad.
Did you make sure save?
Right now.
Damn it, the cage!
I'm pretty sure this is the real one, because it didn't do an attack that round. Yeah.
Coming through.
Yeah, I think one of the things they actually did in an update was if you put status debuffs on her, like Hex and that kind of stuff, they would travel with her when she did her, you know, make copies and teleport. It now breaks Hunter Mark and hex and such when she does her teleport.
Unfortunate.
So you can't use that as an easy, like, oh, that's where she is.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I mean, I would have kept it applied, but not have it visible until you interact with them to confirm she's the actual one. That way, if you attacked her, you still got the actual damage.
To concentrate.
No, you need
Better to hide than fight sometimes.
No, not hide. Hit the hide button. So...
Also, right, that cave is still burning.
Yeah. You have water on you? You do not have water on you. Should be fine for another turn, though.
Incoming.
Ooh. Wow.
Let's see.
Put water on that. Heal on this.
Got to move.
Forever dauntless.
Actually do you next. You can just fly over here pretty easily.
Finding my way.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Don't waste a step.
Oh.
Making my move.
This one still has concentrations. That one's pretty obvious.
Yep.
Well, so much for peace. Have to keep going.
Talk to me. Have to keep going.
She's just nailing those concentration checks.
Yeah.
Nothing will stand in my way. At the ready.
To focus. On the move.
Blood comes easy these days.
My faith will protect me.
Take two.
Ready for another round? Soldier.
Oh, nice hit. Okay. And you're going to be first.
On the victor's path. 2 steps at a time.
Still on my feet. These boots have seen everything.
Talk to me. On I go.
Everyone else will get away.
Take two.
This is gonna feel good.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's go.
Wait!
There we go.
Wait just a tick! Killing me is a waste of time. But
Yep.
it's
That was before.
unpleasant. She's let me. You want to be stronger? Just
If her
it's your choice, sweetness.
That's an expertise. There we go.
You greedy little bollocks. Fine. Here. I'll not soon forget this sweetness. You have my word.
But the deal. What about my husband? What happens to him?
Deal's off, you dumb cow. And you've him to thank for it. Not that it matters. I'll find another just as plump and ripe. I can set up shop elsewhere. People always need lotions and potions. If I ever see you again, you'll have a tentacle for a tongue. Bye-bye, Petal.
Okay. We got a... Bonus charisma. Save real quick so I don't blow her up. I'll stand right next to a bomb.
Not gonna lie, I'd laugh. One.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything! By making everything worse? Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
I got a scroll of Revivify, will that work?
This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over. This was the best chance I had. For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even.
Did you miss the part where she locked you in a
More
burning
than
cage?
I could have done. I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father.
Have you ever considered how fucked up that is?
If not over, then through. Don't mind if I do.
I guess we finish up her thing. There's one little thing we have to do. And we'll call it for this session. There are also a bunch of stuff in here like bitter divorce, lover's avarice, mother's loathing, broken dreams, missing pets, butterflies in the stomach, Sandy's kiss, heart of stone, faltering will, broken promises, lost time.
What's hiding here?
Various extracts she has gotten. So we also get a staff of crones, which is just a staff that does rare sickness. It's nothing special. Oh, bitter divorce is an item we actually want.
Better not be cursed.
Yeah, bitter divorce is, what's it here? A wand with the name Connor scratched into it.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please!
Can't possibly go badly.
Actually, one of the ways that it can end is you refusing to give her the wand, her attacking you, you killing her, and then you still have the wand to can summon Connor.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him? But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back the way he was, not this.
Promised?
You get that in writing?
No! Don't put him in the ground. He is afraid of the dark. I'll do it. I'll take him. You don't know that. He could still be in there. And I gotta try. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. I'll figure something out. Come on, love. Let's go.
I think I messed up on the dialogue somewhere there. There is a way to get her to basically accept that her husband is dead and not take him back to the zombie. But it's like a very specific set of dialogue choices. She is not done yet. We'll see her later as well.
I got it figured.
And that was the underground parts of the Goblin, or the ruined town, and Auntie Ethel's tea house. So I think with that, we will call it for this session. It's our usual stopping time. Join us on Thursday as we do something with the Thursday crew. Join us on Sunday for more not SRW, SD Gundam G Generation Cross Race as we continue the IBO storyline. On Monday for more Poke Mondays as we continue our Scarlet Wonder Trade run. And of course back here next Tuesday for more Baldur's Gate 3. I've been Shiv.
I've been Bograt.
And I've been Hunter Green.
All right, have a good one, everyone.